BrightlingSource.com here, and today the watch I'm looking at is the Doxa Shark Hunter 5000T. So those of you that are familiar with Doxa know that the 5000T is one of their flagship models. 5,000 foot water resistance with a helium escape valve on the side here. And it's got the modern bracelet as opposed to the beads of rice bracelet, which you see on most of the other models like the 750 and the 300 and 1200, 1000, all those. So this one is all steel with standard super luminova, but it's got a higher grade or more super luminova apparently than previous models, and the lume on this thing is crazy. Can't really access the lights here. I can try. You can see a little bit of lume maybe, but this one glows better than any Doxa I've seen in the past, or any one that I've owned in the past, and Doxas generally glow pretty good. So that's a nice thing to see here. Extra lume, and the indexes are larger. A couple other features I really like about this watch: the slightly domed crystal. It's a little bit more domed than we've seen in the past, than I've seen in the past. Same Doxa signature dive bezel there, same Doxa shape, same style Doxa case back as well. They did something different with the bracelet on these ones. They did the screw bracelet, and the clasp is a little bit nicer, and it actually gives the watch an overall nicer quality feel, which I really like. It's a 45 millimeter watch, 15 millimeters thick, and it wears really nice. The size is just fantastic. It doesn't wear a whole lot bigger than the 44 mil models, but very, very similarly, which they also wear quite well, in my opinion, for my wrist size. I like the solid feel of this bracelet. I like the screw together links. I love this new clasp that they're using. This locking fold over clasp locks in, but it also has a second switch here for a diver extension or micro adjustment, or whatever you want to call it. I would think it's more of a diver extension, since it doesn't look that good for regular wear. I wouldn't want to use it as a micro adjustment. Probably just add a link and get as close as I could. This is the Shark Hunter model, which means it has the black face. There's orange highlighting on the dive bezel. It's polished on the outer rim and brushed on the inner rim, just like all Doxas are. This one features the ETA 2892 movement. I don't know how much modification Doxa does to it, but it isn't given its own caliber designation. Their little dwarf hour hand there, which is sort of a Doxa signature. So it just changes like any other second date changes down here. Let's change it. Give it a wind up. The 5000T is a little bit more upgraded than most of the other Doxa models, because it's got sort of higher end features. Everything is just a little bit nicer. It's chronometer certified, COSC certified, and comes with a certificate, which is a nice little additional feature that we haven't seen on other Doxas. And just the clasp and everything is just a little notch higher, and not to mention the 5,000 foot water resistance, which is always good for bragging rights. In general, this is probably the nicest Doxa that I've handled, and probably my favorite right now. The black dial's of course more conservative than the orange, the professional. So I mean, it's really up to your individual preference whether you want the black or the orange. But they're both fantastic. I think they're both really nice. The lugs at the tips here are screwed in. So another Doxa trait. But yeah, just really really like this watch, and if you're a Doxa fan, the 5000T is definitely where it's at. So I hope you guys enjoy this little review. Have a good one.